Hey guys, it's Erica from Century 21 Affiliated in Cherville, Indiana, here for our weekly market update. This week we're talking about St. John, Indiana. From last time, there's a little bit interesting stuff in St. John. Things are, obviously there's not a lot of listings just like any other houses, but their days on market in St. John are getting a little bit longer. Possibly because the average list price in the last time I did this for last month was over $500,000, and that's all kinds of houses, condos, mansions, everywhere in between. The average is $500,000 plus. So we'll keep an eye on these numbers and see what we see for their March numbers. You know, are we going to hit that $500,000? Are things continuing to slow down? So in March in St. John, Indiana, and again, these are all the different kinds of houses, 28 houses were sold for a total of about $12.7 million, which gives us an average sales price of $456,181. Average days on market, 24 days. Still not 60 days, 90 days, you know, the whole thing. Actually much better. In February, we had 26 houses sold in 43 days average on market, so that's actually cut almost in half. In February, our average sales price was about $451,000. So it looks like sales prices went up about $5,000 in St. John from February to March. Sales to list price was 99% in February. It's 100.04% in March. So there's a 1% difference up to $100,000. But again, that average price was $456,181. So the stuff that's flying off the shelves at 100% of the price are all about $50,000 under that average $500,000 list price that we had. All right, so active listings in St. John. Actually, first we're going to do pending listings because then the active is kind of like the big news. Pending listings in St. John right now, and again, these are all kinds of houses, all the new construction stuff that was listed yesterday that's pending, got a buyer. 86 pending listings in St. John. Of that 86, 63 of them are new constructions, and they're primarily the duplexes and the townhouses that are listed in the gates of St. John, and then 23 existing homes. So 23 houses, whether they were built, 5 years ago or 100 years ago, there's 23 of those are pending right now. The average list price on these pending homes, we won't know the sales price until they actually close, but the average list price is $474,396. So that's, about $20,000 higher than our average sales price in March. Still about $25,000 less than that average list price of what we had showing in February. Again, tons of new construction selling. Existing homes, so for the $474,000 average list price for these pendings is all the houses. For the existing homes, the ones that are already built, not the brand new stuff, the ones that are already built, the average listing price for these pendings is $504,000. So, obviously the way averages work is that, there's ones at the very top and there's ones at the very bottom, and that average number is kind of the middle number, meaning that the average list price for all the houses, including, the new construction, which you'd think would be, awesome and expensive, is actually less than the existing home prices that sellers are looking for in St. John. We'll see if that makes sense. Obviously, the pendings, that's that $500,000 mark that we were talking about, so maybe it does make sense. But let's look at the active listings. Like I said, this is kind of the headline. In St. John right now, there are 56 active listings, again, of all kinds. Of that 56, 39 of them are new construction, which means that only 17 of them are existing homes. So in St. John, just like Crown Point and Dyer and all the other places I talk about, and kind of the entire country, there's not enough listing inventory. This is not news. This has been going on now for, I think, over a year in these different towns. 17 existing homes, 39 new constructions of that 56. The average list price across the board for everything is $595,000. So our average listing price over the space of a month has now gone up almost $100,000. And I drilled down on that. Again, new construction, you figure brand new and awesome, and existing, still awesome, but less expensive. The average list price for homes in St. John, existing homes in St. John, is $619,000. So we're talking about another $25,000 jump from the average to the existing homes. So here's the question. Is this going to be a problem for sellers in St. John of these existing homes that are expecting obviously really tremendous, huge price differences. I mean, our average sales price in March of this is $456,000 compared to the average list price right now of $619,000. That's, $150,000. That just seems crazy. So how do we know? What's the average days on market? So we have seen in all the towns I work on, 9 months ago or whatever in the summer, average days on market in some of these towns was like 2 days. It was like nothing. And then it slowly, it was 10 days. And then it was 14 days. Right now in St. John, for homes, all the homes is 44 days, which seems way higher, but includes new construction. And new construction is obviously sticks around in the market for a while because they sell different lots and everything like that. For existing homes, average days on market is 26 days. So we went from, let's see, average sales price of closed, $456,000 at 24 days. We went to pending listings with an average list price of $474,000, average days on market 34 days. And then we're looking at these active listings, 26 days at $619,000. Again, these are all averages. There's always outliers and things that sell in 2 days. And I didn't actually notice anything that had been on the market for like 300 days, but that average is 26 days for these existing homes. We have to keep an eye on this number. This is the danger in St. John. We talked about it last time. The danger is that people are going to be like, hey, I want to move to St. John. It looks awesome. Hey, everything in St. John's like $600,000. I don't want to buy any of these houses in St. John for $600,000. I'm moving to Dyer. I'm moving to Lowell. I'm moving to Crown Point. I'm moving to Valpo. 41 is a big corridor, but it goes further south than St. John. And certainly we have 8094 going to the east, which picks up Valpo and, parts of Hebron and Winfield and everything like that. We need to keep an eye on St. John because if these houses at these high prices are sitting, that means we have a super stagnant market in St. John. Sellers, rightly so, optimistically are looking at how prices have gone up in the past, year or 2 years and thinking, hey, my house is worth that much too. We're going to have to keep an eye on it over the next, 90 days, this, spring and summer market, which is going to be, starts hopefully right now once it gets nice outside, and it's going to extend till, August, September or something. We're going to have to keep an eye on this to see if they are continuing to have 24, 26 days in the market at $600,000. That's going to be, I predict against it only because I've been wrong before, but that seems like a, $150,000 price difference over the course of 90 days. It seems a little far-fetched, not impossible, seems a little far-fetched to me. So we're going to keep an eye on these existing homes in St. John and see if in fact they are getting these prices, because if they're not, what's going to happen is that people who want to live in St. John aren't going to move to St. John, which means St. John property values are going to come down, which is probably makes sense since they're so high out of control. And eventually, we're going to end up with a more balanced market. So we'll keep an eye on that. Next week, I am doing Cherville. So we'll keep an eye. Cherville has tons of condo and activity and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure those numbers are going to be sold in 2 days for 100% of the price. But we'll see next week when I do that one. If you live in St. John, if you're thinking of moving to St. John, all is not lost. Please call or text me anytime, 219-765-2062. If it's easier, you prefer, you can always email me at hsbyerica@gmail.com. Stands for Home Sales by Erica. If you have somebody who lives in St. John, maybe a family member or friend, please share this video with them. Like I said, I do these market updates every week, so please like and subscribe to my channel so you can get notifications when your town pops up. All right, we'll keep an eye on St. John, days on market. We'll talk about Cherville next week, and I'll see you then. Hey guys, I'm glad you're enjoying my videos. If you have any questions about buying or selling, but I'm not in your area, I have connections to an international network of realtors who would be happy to help. Give me a call, text me anytime, 219-765-2062. I'll be happy to give you the name of a realtor in your area. Thanks.